Alright, for and against Unit 15, the topic is the only thing people are interested in today is earning more money. So I just labeled this unit materialism and or acquisitiveness. Okay, because it has something to do with making a fortune and earning more and more money, and something that is really noticeable these days.
Once upon a time, there lived once upon a time there lived a beautiful young woman and a handsome young man.
Mm-hmm. Once upon a time, it's intended to tell a story happening much time ago. And there lived a beautiful young woman and a handsome young man. So a happy couple. Okay?
Yeah, but just a question. The structure here is somehow strange for me.
Yeah, it's
because,
literary.
Oh, it's literary? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Because, there lived a beautiful woman. It didn't say, for example, a beautiful woman was living with a, for example, handsome man.
It's not even that literary, because, for example, you can say there exist two students in the class. There should not necessarily be followed by is, are, or where. There are other options. For example, there exist.
And there refers to something that exists.
There is a dummy subject. Dummy subject, it means that actually in English it means it is a subject that does not have any independent reality of itself. It's called dummy subject. So it shows the existence of something. For example, say there are 2 oranges, 2 apples in the basket. So it shows the let's say existence of something. And therefore it's not even that literary. So beautiful and young couple, man. So do you have any further question?
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
They were very poor, but as they were deeply in love, they wanted to get married.
Mm-hmm. They were very poor, but as they were, or since, or because they were deeply in love, they wanted to get married. Okay.
The young people's parents shook their heads.
Shook their head.
Okay.
He said shock, I think.
Okay. Because I checked in the dictionary, I think that was...
Mm-hmm. It is the past tense of shake.
Yeah.
So it is shook. Did you check it and it was shock?
No, it's shook. You're right.
Shake.
Yeah, it is shook, but it's not shock,
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah. So the young people's parents shook their heads. It means that... What it means when
they were not that satisfied with that situation, then, for example, they were moving their heads from one side to another one, to another side, because they were not that cheerful and happy with that situation.
So they just indicated their lack of interest in their decisions to get married. Okay, you can't. Yes, please continue.
You can't get married yet, they said. Wait till you get a good job with good prospects.
Yeah, you can't get married yet, they said. Wait till you get a good job and good prospects. Prospects here
It refers to good opportunities in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A brilliant future and actually
Yeah,
chances of success and everything that is related to prosperity and to have a
yeah,
normal standard of living. Okay.
yeah.
So, okay.
So the young people waited until they found good jobs with good prospects, and they were able to get married.
Hmm. So the young people waited until they found good jobs with good prospects and they were able to get married. So it is completely clear uh, what submissive children they were, and they just waited,
They
Please.
were still poor, of course. Uh, they didn't have a house to live in or any furniture, but that didn't matter.
Hmm. They didn't have a house to live in. They were poor, and they didn't have any furniture. But they didn't. It didn't matter. It means it was not important.
Yeah.
Okay.
The young man had a good job with good prospects, so large organizations lent him the money he needed to buy a house, some furniture, all the latest electrical appliances, and a car.
Mm-hmm. Um, okay. So the young man had a good job with good prospects. So large organizations lent him. What is the opposite of lend?
Borrow.
Mm-hmm. Lent him the money he needed to buy a house, some furniture. Remember, for furniture, we don't have furnitures. It's
Oh,
always singular. Yes, all the latest electrical appliances. For appliance, you can say
uh, I know the meaning.
mm-hmm.
It refers to facilities which are used
Mm-hmm.
in every house.
Yeah,
Uh,
devices, gadgets,
yeah.
yeah, utensils. Even you can say some of them, of course.
Utensil.
Yeah, utensil. utensil. Usually, utensils are not electrical, but every kind of tool that you use in the kitchen. For example, knives and spoons.
Yeah.
So they are not electrical generally.
Okay. Yeah.
So the gadgets, tools, and instruments that exist in the kitchen.
The couple lived happily ever after paying off debts for the rest of their lives.
Hmm. Happily ever after. It's a very famous uh, and celebrated, let's say, phrase. Happily live ever after. Paying off their debts for the rest of their lives. So they could just manage to uh, pay off all of their mortgages and debts. And please.
Sure. And so ends another modern romantic fable.
Yes. And here it is another, let's say, violation of normal rules in grammar. And so ends, there is an inversion here. Another modern romantic fable ends in this way.
Oh. What is the reason behind the inversion?
Because actually it is intended to tell a story. Usually it is
Uh,
in all the stories, this structure is so used.
we live in a materialistic society and are trained from our earliest years to be acquisitive.
Hmm. Yeah, we live in a materialistic society and are trained from our earliest years to be acquisitive. And acquisitive means to acquire, acquire again and again, to get, to accumulate,
Exactly. Yeah.
And, okay, so please.
Our possessions, mine and yours, are clearly labeled from early childhood.
Hmm. Yeah, it means that, for example, we say this is mine, this is yours, and it's not yours, it's mine, and
Yeah,
usually everything is mine, and so
yeah,
uh, this causes even actually or consolidates sense of possession
yeah,
stronger and stronger, and people will become even more and more materialistic by nature.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
When we grow old enough to earn a living, it doesn't surprise us to discover that success is measured in terms of the money you earn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we grow old enough to earn a living, uh, it does not surprise us to discover that success is measured in terms of the money you earn. Yeah, the more money you can earn, the more successful you are called, and this is something that is a norm, in
Yeah.
the society. As a matter of fact, the amount of money you earn.
Okay. We spend the whole of our lives keeping up with our neighbors, the Joneses.
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 Hmm. Yeah, we spend the whole of our lives keeping up with our neighbors, the Joneses. So here, what does that mean? Keep up with the Joneses.
It means that we try to compete with our, for example, peers or some people
Mhm.
around ourselves. For example, whatever they have, we try to have the better version of those
Mhm.
products. Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
We spend the whole of our lives keeping up with our neighbors, uh, the Joneses,
Joneses.
Joneses,
Mhm.
Joneses, okay, Joneses.
Yeah. Okay.
If we buy a new television set,
Mhm.
Jones is bound to buy a bigger and better one.
Mhm. Okay. When you are bound to do something means.
It's likely to happen.
Mm, yes, and also you plan. Here in this sentence, it means that you
Yeah,
decide
plan.
on something. Yeah, it has several meanings, and one of them actually, as you said, is means to be likely to do something or to happen. And here, actually, which is also related to that, it means that you plan or set out to do something.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. So the person plans to get a bigger one, or even actually uh, more luxurious one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
If we buy a new car, we can be sure that Jones will
Mm.
go one better and get two new cars, one for his wife, and one for himself. The amusing thing about this game is that the Joneses and all the neighbors who are struggling frantically to keep up with them are spending borrowed money kindly provided at a suitable rate of interest, of course, by friendly banks, insurance company, etc.
Amusing thing about this game is that the Joneses and all the neighbors who are struggling frantically to keep up with them are spending borrowed money, kindly provided at a suitable rate of interest, of course, by friendly banks, insurance companies, etc.
Yeah.
I have a question.
No,
Okay, please.
thank you. It is not only it is not only in affluent societies that people are obsessed with the idea of making more money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is not only in affluent society. When you are obsessed, it means.
You are preoccupied.
Mm-hmm.
Preoccupied.
And so you are so enthusiastic and obsessed with the idea of making more money. Okay, please.
Consumer goods are desirable everywhere, and modern industry deliberately sets out to create new markets.
Industry.
Industry.
Consumer goods are desirable everywhere. Consumer goods refers to?
Actually, it refers to products that people buy generally, and the goal is for the usage of people. It is not about, for example, running a business or something like this.
And they generally they have a short life. It means after a while, actually, they just become obsolete and, let's say, worn out. Yeah, you need to discard them. So let me see. Consumer goods are desirable everywhere, and a modern industry deliberately sets out to create new markets. Set out means?
To have planned that something is going to happen according to your plan.
Yeah, and deliberately means intentionally and carefully. Okay, please.
Sure. Gone are the days when industrial goods were made to last forever.
Another literary structure. Gone are the days when industrial goods were made to last forever. It means we do not face that situation anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
So, as you see, it is not normal. I mean, the structure is not normal. Gone are the days. It's another form of inversion.
First time I saw this structure in the writing of one of people on the net, and that was really fantastic to me. And I thought that maybe it's one of the best sentences in the world. And is it? Do you think it is right to use these structures in the writing in the IELTS examination?
Yes, if it is, you cannot just generalize it to any case. You cannot use this structure actually in any sentence. You should just digest this function. If it fits the function that you want to just have or show in the IELTS exam, yes, that's okay. But do not generalize it.
The wheels of in this industry must be kept turning.
First of all, must be kept turning. Yes, for a while I didn't have your voice. Yeah, the wheels of industry must be kept turning. It requires constant attention and deliberation. Okay.
Yeah. Built-in obsolescence provides the means goods are made to be discarded.
Okay. What is the meaning of this phrase, built-in obsolescence?
It means that some, let's say, some deficiencies are made in some of the products at the beginning of their production because the producer wanted to, let's say, limit the amount of its life.
Yes.
The life of that product.
Yeah, it's not of lifetime warranty or guarantee. So it has a particular intended period of time or lifespan, let's say, and after that it starts to be worn out. And so another term for that is planned obsolescence. Planned obsolescence is more American, but built-in is more British. Particularly these days, the products actually, or manufacturers try to consider that. They intentionally want you to be their permanent customer. It means that you just follow them again after a while. So building provide the means here means tools or gadgets or necessary consideration, goods are made to be discarded. Okay, car gets tinier and tinier. Teeny means?
I think is it tiny or I thought
No, it's
that was
teeny.
tiny.
No, tiny has just one N.
Uh, teeny.
It's almost
You know,
the same.
it's about the sound. You know,
Uh-huh.
teeny is an adjective which is
Yeah.
actually applied or used for sounds and
Right.
voices, as I remember. But
Mhm.
but I couldn't match
And also
that meaning.
weak. Another, let's say, the meaning of teeny is unpleasant and weak sound or working, you know.
You no sooner acquire this year's model than you are thinking about its replacement.
Hmm. Yeah, it will become démodé or
Yeah,
out of
out of
date.
yeah.
Yeah, old-fashioned, and as you said, you wisely said, because of the progress and advancement in technology, we need to be up to date, and we need to just actually get rid of the things that do not match with the level of current technology.
Yeah.
Okay, so please.
This materialistic outlook has seriously influenced education.
Hmm. Outlook.
It refers to a general attitude towards the life.
Yes, attitude, perspective, and viewpoint has seriously influenced education. Okay?
Fewer and fewer young people these days acquire knowledge only for its own sake.
Fewer and fewer young people these days acquire knowledge only for its own sake. So the proportion of people who acquire knowledge for its own sake and actually for other purposes is really disproportionate. It means it's not considerable, okay, or comparable, okay.
Every course of studies must lead somewhere. Lead somewhere, i.e., to a bigger wage packet.
Okay. Every course of studies must lead somewhere, i.e., to a bigger wage packet. Must come to a fruition and must end in or result in or culminate in to a bigger wage packet.
Big money.
Yeah. Yeah, income that you earn by work or through work.
Yeah.
Remuneration. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So it means that actually any course that you take at university or even college must necessarily be materialized in the form of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
The demand for skilled personnel far exceeds the supply, and big companies compete with each other to recruit students from before they have completed their studies.
The demand for skilled personnel or staff or experienced with expertise or profession far it's an intensifier. It means so much or excessively exceeds or transcend or goes behind the supply, and big companies compete with each other to recruit or employ students or complete their staff before they have completed their studies. Yeah, it means actually before they become graduates, they are actually absorbed or employed.
Tempting salaries and fringe benefits are offered to them. Offered to
Mhm.
them.
Yes. Tempting salaries or at a very high, uh, let's say, level, and so stimulating. And fringe benefits are offered to them. Fringe benefits.
Some advantages which are given to people and or staff besides actually their wage or their salary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Extra privileges,
Yeah.
um, for example, they can let them use the car of the, for example, factory or company, and this is a kind of
Yeah.
uh, fringe benefit.
Fringe benefit.
Yeah. Okay, please.
Recruiting tactics of this kind have led to the brain drain, the process by which highly skilled people offer their services to the highest bidder.
Hmm. Well, this is not exactly the meaning of brain drain, because brain drain has something to do with immigration, but here we don't have any trace of that. So recruiting tactics of this kind or of this ilk have led to
Mhm.
the brain drain, the process by which highly skilled people offer their services to the highest bidder. It means any company that offers higher income actually can get the chance to recruit or employ that professional.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bidder refers to those, for example, countries, foreign countries. Yeah.
Here, actually, I told you no immigration is mentioned, not so it's strange. Yeah, but higher bidder refers to that company who is ready to pay a higher income, or let's say
Yeah.
wage
Yes.
packet according to this,
Yeah.
to the professional.
Yes.
Mhm.
The wealthier nations deprive their poorer neighbors of their most able citizens.
Mhm. Is the wealthier nations deprive their poorer neighbors of their most able citizens. They just take them away from them,
Yeah.
or usurp them. Yes. Okay.
While Mammon is worshipped as never before, the rich get richer and the poor poorer.
Yes. And mammon means?
Mammon means actually money, wealth,
Mm-hmm.
which is regarded as a bad thing. That
Yeah.
people actually desire to have that thing too much.
Yeah, it's called filthy lucre. Filthy lucre. You know that?
No, no, filthy. You said.
Yes.